Hey everybody, I'm wearing my Dirty Blonde Tavern t-shirt for the show today. The reason is I'm going out to Arizona and it's going to be awesome and you should come see me out there. I'm going to be at the Power of Real Estate this Friday, March 10th at the Tucson Convention Center. It is the preeminent Southern Arizona Housing Summit and the event is going to be co-hosted by the Tucson Association of Realtors, TAR, and the Southern Arizona Builders Association. One thing we're going to tell those builders, why don't we start building houses again? Hey, listen, come out and see me. We're going to have a great event, and it's going to be a great time. Do you want to know who's having a really hard time with housing inflation? Every single civil servant, but I want to focus on teachers today, not professors, rather teachers. So get this, there are 3,808,920 public school instructional staff in the United States overall. For public schools, the teacher-to-student ratio, on average, is 15.4%, which is shocking to me. But when you look at the rest of the country, it's really not out of line. Did you know that the student-to-teacher ratio in Chicago is just 18? But back to the point at hand. The reality for those 3.8 million teachers is that they make on average $61,730. And the average home in the United States goes right now for $428,700, making it a veritable impossibility for a single teacher to own a home in her neighborhood. Oh, and by the way, the average rent in the United States goes for $1,322, but understand, those numbers are skewed as the worst quality homes in the country are by far rentals. So if you want to live in a decent rental, think closer to $2,000, which makes rents difficult for our educators as well. Now, I do get it. Teachers get a great benefit package and a lot of off time, not to mention that you're the one who chose this profession, not me. But somewhere inside, I just think it's sad that someone who serves a city can't afford to live in that city. I mean, buying is out of the question for teachers. Renting is getting pretty close. And one last point.
A top Credit Suisse shareholder just sold off his entire stake in the bank. Harris had started to cut its exposure in October after Credit Suisse raised 4 billion Swiss francs, about $4.3 billion, from investors, and when Saudi National Bank supplanted it as the top investor. Harrow told the Financial Times, which first reported the news, that Harris had sold all of its shares. So what does that number look like? Credit Suisse reported a sharp acceleration in withdrawals in the fourth quarter, with outflows of more than 110 billion Swiss francs. What does all that mean?
Now moving on, we checked this story through The Guardian, NPR, Bing, Yahoo, Flatboard, Mashable, and a trove of other quality sites. You might scoff at some of these sites, but not all of them. Here's the story, and I can't believe it. Allegedly, Facebook and Google are handing over data to the police to help the police prosecute women who are seeking out abortions. Do you believe it? Or do you think National Public Radio and The Guardian and Yahoo and Bing all got the story wrong? What do you think?
As abortion bans across the nation are implemented and enforced, law enforcement is turning to social media platforms to build cases to prosecute women seeking abortions or abortion-inducing medication. And online platforms like Google and Facebook are helping.
And this spring, a woman named Jessica Burgess and her daughter will stand trial in Nebraska for performing an illegal abortion, with a key piece of evidence being provided by Meta, the parent company of Facebook. That was from Business Insider. So what's the moral to the story? Well, here's what I think it is. As a general rule, it's really okay for you to not share everything on your social sites. Keep a little mystery back for when you actually get to meet people. That's a lot cooler. And in our case, in this industry as a professional, I hope it helps.